How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Daddy Dave, and this is episode 19 of a Let's Play series for Farm Simulator 22 on the mod map Hills of Tuscany. Where we last left off, we ended up finishing off all the little bits that need to be done over at my buddy's vineyard there. Got him all set up. We got him pruned and fertilized and all that stuff. It should be good to go until next season. So we also worked on a huge loan where we went to the banks and figured out a way to be able to get a whole bunch of money. And I mean a lot of money. And with that money, we bought some land. And as you can see, we left off in October. It is now April. We have been very busy. It has been absolutely nuts. So it was a very productive winter this year. And even though it doesn't show it on the money side of things, I will show you a few things just to kind of tease what we've got going on here. So, first off, if we take a look at the production sites, check it out. The wood chips is almost completely full. We have got so many products just churning and chugging away here. We got the pomace from my buddy's vineyard here. We've got grass. We've got, wood chips. We've got alfalfa. We've got so much going on. We've got almost 40,000 liters of compost already made, and we're still chugging along. So not only did we get all the forestry just ripped off of that land, we've got it planted with grass. We've got it fertilized. Everything that needed to be done is now done, and it is growing, and it is a sight to see. I cannot wait to show you. But all that said and done, what do we have going on today? Well, first off, I'm going to make my final pass here on this contract. As you can see, perfect, all done. Let's turn this off. We're gonna actually shouldn't leave it here on the field, should I? I will leave it off to the side, and the farmer can come pick it up at a later time. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head up to the shop, get paid, and then I'm gonna head back to the farm, and I'm gonna show you everything that we have as a byproduct from the work that we've done this winter. It is incredible. I can't wait to show you. So we'll head back to the farm. We'll head back to the shop, then the farm. We'll see you at the farm. Alright, so like I said, we have been extremely productive this winter, starting off with all of the stones that we got off those fields. It was incredible. Once all the trees were taken out of there, we had access to tons and tons and tons of stones. And I guess what had happened was that when the previous owners had their kind of use of the land, they must have ripped out a bunch of trees and made trails going all throughout the acreage over there, all throughout the forest. Well, they must have laid down a path of stones, and as I was going through everything and I was tilling up the land, I found tons and tons and tons of stones. So I picked them up. I got a stone picker, and I ended up collecting all of them. And check out just how much I have. We take a look, bottom right hand corner, 131,000 liters of stones. Incredible the amount of stones that we have right now. But that's not all. When the winter was heading through, because we were just going through and still producing everything we needed, I installed this. This is a nice little garage that's going to store all my wool from my sheep. So I'll be able to just pick up these pallets as I get them and just chuck them in here. Just like so. Isn't that nice? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So that's been chugging away. We have been taking all of our products out to various places. As you can see, we're up to $101,000 I collected on the contract, and I have sold off all the goods that we had over at the greenhouses. If we take a look over here, the greenhouses that are just right here. So we sold off all of it. So we kind of built up a little bit of money. But as you can see, the rest of the farm is looking pretty standard. We have got a little bit of work here to do because we have got all this alfalfa here. It's in stage 2 and we can go ahead and harvest it, but it's raining, so we've got to wait. We've got to wait for the kind of mowing portion of this. So once the rain kind of clears up and we're able to deal with that, we'll figure that out from there. Let's see, the chickens, they are still producing. We've got all of our you know, storage that we've got going on here. We've got the hay, silage, straw. We've got a little bit of lime. I mean, we're just saving up and scrolling away as much as we possibly can throughout all the jobs that we're still doing. But now is the moment of truth. I cannot wait for this. So I am going to go ahead and grab my tractor over here, and then we're going to head over for the big reveal. Oh, I cannot wait. Cannot wait to show you this. This is going to be exciting. So I'll go ahead and cut out from here and cut us back in as soon as we get over there. We'll see you in a little bit. All right, we are here, and I can't wait to show you this. I'm building up the suspense because this was a lot of work. This took months of hard work, but throughout the months we were able to get everything we needed done and then some. I am so happy. So I also didn't know this when I purchased the land, but there's this little covered awning right here. This nice little shed. I was able to store all the equipment and stuff that I was using at the time under this shed. It was nice. It was just a little bonus. I just so happened to be cutting over here and realized, hey, there's a shed here. Awesome. Bonus. It's all tucked away. It's, I didn't see it amongst all the trees and stuff. So when I came through here and finally saw it, very nice. But because we were doing wood, when we last left off, I was actually doing wood, but about 2 trailerfuls in, that's when I realized that the production point for the compost actually takes wood chips. So we switched everything and we made everything out of wood chips, every little bit. I installed a little silo here on the property because I had so much product and it couldn't fit everything at the production site. So I might have to figure out something to do with the extra wood chips. I might have to figure out, I've got tons and tons and tons of wood chips. I'll show you here in a minute, but first, let me show you everything we've done. There's the silo I installed. Look at all this. All of this we did. This was all woods. We ripped everything out and we made a massive grass field. Massive. Now, just to kind of give you the scale of this particular field. The largest field, probably 103, says 6.83 hectares. Was that it? 6.83 hectares? Look at that. I think that this field is every bit as large as 103. And you take a look, you've got 2.1, 1.45, 2.52, or 2.59.66, 2.37, and 2.52. I mean, it's massive. It is an absolute behemoth of a field. Now let's go ahead and see how many wood chips we have. 1.8 million liters of wood chips. That's how many wood chips we have. It's just incredible. We've got so much stuff. We've got to figure out something to do with all these wood chips. I don't know what, but we're going to figure it out one of these days. But let's kind of hop in the tractor here. We can get kind of a nice little bird's eye view to see everything. And check it out. This is what we've been working on. And tucked away in here, we have that spelt field that we bought. It was already planted. It's growing. It's doing its thing. I didn't want to disturb it. I cut into it as little as possible, only when I had to. And I think it turned out good. Once this is all grown in and ready to harvest it, sell off all the product here, and then turn right around and plant this with grass. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how everything turned out here. But now we need to start figuring out things that we can do with products, because we got wood chips, we've got stones. We've got to figure out something to do with them. I could make lime, I could make all sorts of different stuff. I just got to figure it out. So I'm going to head over to the farm real quick, go ahead and park my tractor, and then start figuring out things to do. See you in a little bit. All right, so I am over to the east of my farm. I was heading back there, and then I realized, you know what? I need to get a hold of my contractors. I've got to start utilizing some of these products here. So I think I had a brilliant idea of what I can do with the wood chips. On top of making compost, I can make some other type of products, but I can also utilize the stone. So I called my contractor. He's here right now. He is going to slap up a few production points for me. So let's turn him loose. And here we go. My carpentry, or I'm sorry, my contractor is amazing. Look what he was able to put together for me. A brand new carpentry where I can utilize all those wood chips. Look at this. I can make pellets from those wood chips. Perfect, just absolutely perfect. Love it. But I can also make lime. Look at that. This is going to be awesome. A 1-to-10 ratio on lime. I'm going to bring all the stones over here and just make a ton of lime. And it's going to work out perfectly. I'm really, really excited. These two production points are exactly what I needed to be able to just get a whole bunch of product really, really fast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my tractor, I'm going to grab my trailer, and start loading up these production points. So I've got a bit of driving around to do. I've got to head back to the farm. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just turn around in the lot here. And now head back to the farm. We're going to pick up our first load of stones, because we've got all the stones here and we've got the trailer here. And then we'll start heading over to the field over there where I basically made the mega grass field, and we'll go ahead and get all the wood chips that we can and start producing some pellets. So between being able to make compost and pellets, we've got tons and tons of product that we'll be able to utilize and make some money. And we'll be able to very, very quickly start paying off that loan, because it is a massive loan. And you can see we're all the way back down to $9,500. We need to start bringing in some money. We got to stop spending it right now and start making more than what we're spending. So let's see, we got the trailer here. We're going to drive it to the back. We're going to take our first load of stone. Let's see. Oh. Well, that's not good. Well, I guess we'll... Oh, no, we still can't... Still don't have enough weight. Let's see. Can I... See, if I put it down a little bit lower to the ground, I should be able to keep steering just fine. Okay. So I'm just going to have to go at it about 8,000 liters at a time and get all the stones over there. So I will see you over there once everything's done. Alright, so we are here with the last little bit that we're going to be able to fit into this production point. So what I'm going to do is just back on up. And dump out what I can. Let's see. And dump. There we go. That's what we can fit. It's just, whew, it is producing like no other. Look at this. We've got tons and tons of lime, 33,000, and it's rapidly going up. This is awesome. We are going to have so much lime when everything's said and done. This is just going to be ridiculous. So let's go ahead and take this trailer back, and we've got to fill it up with wood chips from here. We need to start bringing over wood chips so we can start making pellets. I can actually lift this back up. There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's still really squirrely. Let's leave it down. Alright, now head back to the farm, dump out the rest of the stone. I think we still have maybe about 30,000 liters when everything's said and done. And as you can see, it stopped raining, so we'll be able to actually work on the field there as well. So we still got a fair bit of stuff that we've got to do in this episode. I'm pretty excited about this. And we are getting a 1-to-10 ratio on stones to lime, so that is a huge number right there. Alright, let's back this up. Let's see. Yeah, 28,000 liters still of stones. And we're still just chugging along making lime. Nothing wrong with that at all. I'm very happy. Let's see. So, okay. I'm going to head over and start picking up some of the wood chips and start bringing them over. I will see you over there once I start grabbing some. Alright, pulling up the silo here. And there we go. Still have quite a bit, as you can see. 1.8 million. Only have 24,000 in the trailer. We're gonna have several back and forths. Quite a few, actually. So let's go ahead and get turned around. Get a little bit of a running start getting up this hill. And I will head over to the carpentry and get that loaded up and starting to run, because hey, we're gonna have a lot of product when everything's said and done. A lot of product, lots of pellets, lots of lime. Oh yes, very awesome. Anyways, I will go ahead and meet you over there as soon as we get there. See you in a while. Alright, so I finished putting my last little bit into here, and as you can see, 140,000 liters. This is just chugging along. We've already got 4,000 liters of pellets. Awesome. Just absolutely awesome. But for some reason, it's producing these wood chip boxes. I'm not quite sure why it's doing that, but worst case scenario, I'll have to move these back into production and then turn on the distribution function just for a little bit so I can get just pellets to spawn. Not a huge deal in the end. It will be fine. But Now we need to set our sights onto the farm there because we have all that alfalfa ready to go. I might as well just go ahead and bale it and throw it in the composter. So we're just producing more and more stuff, and we're finally getting to a point to where we are really going to start just turning things loose. I'm really looking forward to this. So let's go ahead and head back here. We'll drop off the trailer, we'll hook up to the mower, and hopefully we'll be getting a significant bonus compared to what we had the first time we cut the alfalfa. Because it's in stage 2, we should be getting a little bit more. The alfalfa is taller, and yeah, we're gonna hopefully get a little bit better of a yield off of it. So let's go here. Park this right here. And first, we're going to grab the rear deck. And now the front. There we go. Perfect. Go ahead and start over here. Unfold the front. Lower that. Fire it up. Unload or unfold the back. Turn that on. And here we go. Look at that. Like I said, I'm hopeful that this is producing just a little bit more than what we had initially because, wow, because of it being in stage 2. Hopefully not having to... Oh, come on. Hopefully by letting it get to stage 2, we see a significant boost. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alright, but at this point, I will go ahead and just finish up this field, finish the mowing, and then we'll see how many bales we get off of it. See you in a little while. Alright, getting ready to finish up this field here, just making a couple more passes. And there we go, perfect. And I have no idea whether or not this is going to have a significantly higher yield or not. I don't know off the top of my head, but based on what I'm seeing in the swaths, I'm leaning towards yes. Oops, I meant to go this way. So I gotta wash off my equipment. I've got that jet wash now, and I can actually keep my equipment clean as we go. Yeah, look at that. Very nice. Love it. Love it. Let's get the tractor all nice and clean. And the rear deck. There we go. Now let's put all this away and get the baler. Okay, that. And that. And now Let's get the windrower. Alright, let's drop that down. Unfold. Lower. Fire up the baler. And the windrower. There we go. Perfect. Alright, now we're just going to start running around and making a whole bunch of bales. Let's see how many bales we get when everything's said and done. We'll see you in a little while. Alright, so we are getting the last little bit of alfalfa all picked up off the field here, and it is looking great. I mean, you see all the bales just kind of strewn about the field here. We've got quite a bit going on here. So, let's get this last little bit. Little straggly bits. Here, let's come at it this way. There we go. Perfect. Now, turn that off. Lift that up. Let's see. Turn that off. Lift. Eject. Fold. All right. Yeah, I can see here that we definitely have more bales than what we had before. Just at a visual glance. I am happy about that. Let's quickly wash this off, and then let's go collect them. Bring it back here in just a little bit. Alright, picking up the last couple of bales. As you can see, we have a total of 14 bales from this one field alone. And it's not the biggest of fields. I'm okay with this. I am very pleased with 14 bales. This is good. An entire trailer full that we can take down to the compost factory. So I'm going to go ahead and start heading out to said factory. I will meet you there as soon as we get there. Alright, getting ready to pull up to the compost factory here. Gonna drop off all this alfalfa. See if we can snake our way in here. There we go. Perfect. Let's see, so we've got how much alfalfa in here right now? 57,000? Okay. Well, let's see. Yeah, let's go over here just real quick. Alright, well, let's see what this gets us here. There we go. 149,000 liters. And we still got a little bit of room, so that works out very nicely. Very, very nice. I'm happy with that. And let's see. Yeah, almost 40,000 liters of compost, and compost is at its highest when I think it's in September. September, yes. So that's when we're going to be on the look to be able to sell all that off. We still got a few more months to go before we can really start ramping up the price. Because you see right now it's at highest is almost $500 per 1,000 liters. It gets up to almost 2,000, over 2,000 per 1,000 liters. So there's quite a bit of wiggle room to be able to make some money. So we will just hang on to that as it continues to grow and grow. So now need to take the trailer back to the starting farm and go from there. I'll meet you over there. Alright, so I am here back at the farm. I'm going to drop off this trailer, and then I've got to start selling off some of these products. I've got a little bit already, squirreled away, actually quite a bit, because if you take a look, lime, 93,000 liters. This thing is chugging away. It's producing tons, and we hardly used any of the stones that are in this. So this is going to produce tons and tons and tons of lime. I'm thrilled with this one. And we've got almost 8,000 liters of pellets. So we've got plenty of resources to deal with here. So let's go ahead and back this in here. We'll go ahead and pull the tractor in right here. And then let's grab the van. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take this down to I think the carpentry first, which, you know what, let me go out this way. So yeah, I'm gonna take this to carpentry first. We will kind of shuffle everything around that we need to shuffle around, and then we will sell off some of the product. We'll see you in a little while. Alright, I've got the van over here getting ready to load it up. Let's wait for this car to pass. So let's go ahead and grab our first pallet. We got two 4,000 liter pallets of pellets. There we go. Load this into the van just like so. There's one. And now grab the second one here. Alright, now we're unloading this last one. And I went ahead and turned this on distribute. Let's go ahead and turn this... Nope, wrong door. Let's turn this back to storing. And it should pop out a couple more. Yep, there they are. Alright, let's park the telehandler here. Now head just down the street where we can sell these off. Right here. And look at that. $20,000 for 2 pallets. 8,000 liters. I'm on board. I am 100% on board with that. Now I'm going to go ahead and come over here to where we're producing all this lime. Just like so. Run next door. And let's start grabbing some bags of lime. And load these right into the van as well. Let's open this out. Alright, here we go. Let's see, I'm pretty sure I can load this in. Let's shrink this just a bit. Oh dear, oh dear, oh no, 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 don't do that. Alright, there we go. Alright, well, I'm just gonna keep on loading all this lime up and cut us back in as soon as I get everything loaded. We'll see you in a while. Alright, as you can see, 116,000 liters of lime. And let's go and sell that off. Let's do that because, whoo, we are also in the peak selling month of lime. So we're looking at about $400 per 1,000 liters. It's gonna get us a little bit here. Ken, we're gonna just sell it right here. $47,000. Whoo, boy, that made a huge, huge dent. Right there. That's just awesome. I will take that all day, every day. And I know there's more bags right over there that I could sell those to, but I think I'm going to keep those along the side there. I'm going to have a little bit of a stockpile on the side, so that way we can have some actual lime for when we need it. Like our field here is going to need lime. It's going to need fertilizer. We're going to have to actually plow out the field over here because it's actually needing plowed. So we might switch it up. We might take out the alfalfa and do something else because we've got that massive, massive grass field over there. We really don't need the alfalfa anymore. And we were growing alfalfa simply because we were putting into compost. Well, now we don't need it because it's full. I mean, it's going to take a while to produce and chug away. So might think of something else to do with that field, because you figure we already got to destroy it. We got to rip out the product that's in it already. Because look, if we come over here, see, that needs plowing. So yeah, we need to plow, we need to lime, and we need to fertilize all this, and we need to plant something new. So who knows, I might produce something with some straw, so that way we can actually get some more straw, because over here we're actually running out of it. Maybe some wheat or barley so we have some more stuff for the chickens. You can see we've got 39,000 liters of straw, and the cows are not even a quarter full of straw. So yeah, about a little bit over a quarter. You know, we've got to make some TMR so the cows have more food. We got some stuff that we still need to do around here. We've got a lot of stuff going on. But I think that's where we're going to leave it for this episode. We got a lot accomplished today. We ended up harvesting all the alfalfa here. We put in a couple of production points, introduced and showed off the mega grass field. Love it. Showed all the changes that took place around the farm during the winter time that I did not actually show in the recordings. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. I'm really ecstatic with how things are turning out. I mean, you figure we've gotten so much stuff done over the winter time, and now we're really in a good spot. Because again, if we take a look at the productions right here, pellets, we're already up to almost 1,000 liters of pellets. And again, we're back up to almost 2,000 liters of lime. I mean, we're just chugging away, and it's just doing what it needs to do. I'm so thrilled. We just need to figure out what we're going to do from here, because we've got so many products and so many things going on right now that it's just going to take a little bit of time before we can actually get things up and running in full swing. You know, we're just kind of getting these processes going. It's going to take a while before we can accumulate enough resources to really start making a dent and really start paying off some of this loan that we owe. $800,000 that we still owe. We've been losing money all throughout the winter time. You can see it's just been big loss in December, because that's when we were releasing out a bunch of equipment, and then a little bit of loss, even bigger loss. And today, in April, we finally turned a profit. We're starting to come back from the depths, and we're going to start digging our way out of this one job at a time. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all the things the algorithms enjoy you doing that shows you're engaged with this channel, enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.